Your live weather cam from AAA Systems showing, wow, it's getting a little windy out there, a little treacherous on the roadways. Wet weather all across south central Kentucky, 37 degrees for your temperature right now. So we'll time it out here for you on Future Max Predictor. You see the temperatures tomorrow staying in the low to mid 40s throughout the region, and rain chances really starting to. Here's the big picture of the system making its way all across the Commonwealth, eventually everything changing over to snow. As the Future Max Predictor showing us that yes, the transition to snow is coming soon. Over the next hour or so, we will see it become all snow here in Bowling Green.
Yeah, I'm downtown Nashville right now, and it is a fantastic time out here. Everybody's loving it. The bands are great. We had Dylan Scott earlier. We have Jessie Wilson with her girls and her band up there right now. They're doing an awesome job. And I just want to make sure that you guys know when it comes to the rain factor, yeah, it was here earlier today. It's cleared out, and I think it'll stay that way for the rest of the evening, especially for your fireworks shows. So come on down, enjoy your time in downtown Nashville. Back to you all.
Rain, but make sure you download the WKRN weather app so that you know at all times using the interactive radar where that rain is so you can change your plans accordingly. First time in a long time that we haven't seen a temperature map with those dark reds, so it's been a nice relief over the past. And as you can tell by the banner title, an absolutely beautiful sunset. Let me move out of the way here for you guys so you guys can take all of this in all of its glory. I mean, welcome back. Temperatures today for your highs all across the region, getting close to 50. Bowling Green at 48, Paducah at 49. Nashville actually did break 50 as well as London, so it was a much warmer day than what we experienced earlier this weekend, right on par for that 48 as we had forecast for today. However, right now we're getting close to the freezing mark. We're at 34 here in Bowling Green, freezing over there in Somerset at 32, a little bit warmer in Nashville at 38, but all across the region we will continue dropping, especially since we have those winds out of the north at this point, bringing in much cooler air. All across the region we are dry here in Kentucky, nice clean sweep of the radar at this point, so no travel worries when it comes to those wet roadways. Over the next 13 hours we will continue dropping down into the upper 20s, 28 for your morning ride there early on Saturday morning, but we'll already be jumping up into the upper 30s by the 9 o'clock hour and even further on into the 50s for your high temperature tomorrow. So we do have a slow warming trend starting this weekend and on into next week. And also it will be quiet for a nice while, at least again to the beginning of next week. So that's a nice break from what we had earlier this week. Our next rain chance though does come on Tuesday. I'll tell you more about that and how much you can expect later on in the show. Guys, back to you. Tonight is the last full moon of the decade. Crazy to think about. Feels like the decade has just absolutely flown by. I know big changes from when I was in middle school until now. So much has happened. One cool thing that's happening tonight again is the full moon. It's known as the cold moon. And for us here in Central Time Zone, it's happening tonight, December 11th at 11:12 p.m. But if you're in the Eastern Time Zone, it's happening at 12 minutes after midnight. So 12:12 on 12:12. Which is pretty cool. Clear skies across the region at this point. You see the smokestack down there. If we had any clouds, they'd be showing up pretty well, but fortunately we don't, so we'll be able to see that that nice full moon tonight. 33 degrees for your current temperature, and those temperatures will continue dropping on throughout the night. 30 degrees at Columbia right now, so already below the freezing mark. Scottsville right at the freezing mark of 32 thanks to AAA system camera, showing us a clear night across the region, Scottsville, Columbia, and here in Bowling Green as well. We started out in the low 20s throughout the Commonwealth, a little warmer at Nashville with that urban heat island at 24, however only 19 degrees in Crossville farther off to the east. Current temperatures again right around freezing. Nashville a little warmer, Jackson same can be said there at 37. The rest of us throughout the Commonwealth though right at or below freezing for the most part, and we see a lot of cold air really being driven out of the north, which will eventually start fighting with this more mild air off to the west, which will begin to make its way throughout the region. As high pressure starts to move to our south and east, it will bring that warmer air toward us. Now let's map that out for you with Future Max Predictor. We'll be in the upper 40s and low 50s tomorrow. Temperatures starting to drop back down in the evening, and then overnight again into the mid to low 30s, Thursday night into Friday. And then as Friday rolls around, the rain chances do increase. We'll give it a 40% chance for your Friday. Not a washout by any means, but skies will be more cloudy, so a little bit of a dampening on the day compared to what we will see on Thursday, which would be really, really nice. Your average high for this time of year should be 49, and we'll be near that in the 40s and 50s throughout the rest of this week. Starting off a little warm next week on Monday, but then cooling back down on Tuesday fairly quickly. Speaking of cooling down again, we'll drop back down into the mid to low 20s here in Bowling Green in South Central Kentucky. However, it will warm up nicely to a mild day above average tomorrow at 53 degrees with the nighttime low of 34 Thursday into Friday. Over the next 7 days, again, nice day on Thursday. Rain chances increase on Friday to 40%. They'll back down to 30% and 20% respectively for Saturday and Sunday, and those rain showers on Sunday specifically will be in the afternoon and evening. They've really increased, though, for your Monday at 70%. Now, that one will be a washout for many of us. Tuesday, the flurries should be out of here real early in the morning before clearing out once again for your Wednesday.